We are just finishing up our On Your Side State Schools Superintendent Republican primary debate. We wanted to give each of you the chance to give a closing statement. The candidates will each have 2 minutes by random drawing. Mr. Randy Jensen, you get to go first tonight.
I first want to thank you for the opportunity of being here for the debate tonight. Thank all of you for your questions, and I appreciate everyone that's taking time to watch the debate tonight. I know on the first great night of the spring, it would sure be nice to be at a ball game or going on a bike ride, and that's probably where I would have been tonight, but I appreciate everyone that's taking time to watch the debate. In 2005, I was awarded the honor of being the National Principal of the Year, and I give a lot of that credit to my entire staff at my school and my whole community. But the importance of that honor is that Idaho needs a proven successful educational leader. That award was given to me because of the collaborative effort. But I was featured in a magazine when I received that award, and the headline in that magazine was titled, "Putting Students First." Now, that was 2005, so sometimes I get upset that other people stole my Students First headline. But what I can tell you is that in my 29 years of education, the success I've had is because I've always put students first. The decisions that I've made as a teacher and as a principal are always based on what is best for my students and what is going to help my students the most and help them become the people that we want them to become. And so I promise to the people of Idaho on May 20th, when you go out and vote, and hopefully you vote for Randy Jensen, that you know and you can have the trust and confidence that the decisions that I make will be based on putting students first and doing what's best for Idaho students. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jensen. Mr. Andy Grover.
Well, I'd like to thank Channel 6 and On Your Side for putting this on. It's a great opportunity for us to be able to get out and meet more people. One of the hardest things in our race is that we're not well known. And I think it comes down to the experiences that we each have. You know, I have the practical experience of not only being a parent, a teacher, and have been a principal. I'm a current superintendent, and I oversee the entire district and the operation of those districts. And I can not only say this is what I would like to do, I can say look at what we've done. Our students have increased academically over 25% in both language arts and in math. And for the first time in 8 years, we didn't run a supplemental levy. You know, there's 3 main areas that I will continue to push. And as you heard me say all night, the first part's all about students and the opportunities that students get. We have 2 college pathways, and we have over 8 certifications that are career technical certifications that our students can earn right now, so that when they graduate, they have a skill, and they can either go on to college, they can go to the military, or they can go right into the workforce and earn a livable wage. And it really comes down to those students. The second thing is teachers. Making sure that our teachers are prepared and they're ready, and giving them the opportunity to be successful in the classroom and teach our students. And the final thing is the fiscal responsibility. Having run a district through some of the worst times in educational history in Idaho and coming out on top, it's important to understand how those dollars are spent. $1.37 million is the budget for next year, and understanding all the different parts of a school district and how it needs to run is the leadership that needs to run this state. Again, my name's Andy Grover, and I'm running for state superintendent and would appreciate your vote May 20th.
Thank you, Mr. Grover. Mrs. Sherry Ibarra.
Thank you for having me here this evening. It's a great honor to be here. And I would just like everyone to know that I am a practitioner with nearly 20 years of experience in the field, feet on the ground, in the trenches, not removed from the education of our students. With that nearly 20 years and my extensive background in education, with a Bachelor of Arts in Elementary Education, a Master's in Educational Leadership, an educational specialist degree with an emphasis and certificate in the superintendency, and a doctorate this summer in curriculum and instruction. You add that with my 20 years of experience and you have a formula for success. And I believe that's what Idaho's looking for. With that extensive education and that extensive experience and my current position as a federal programs director, that makes me a chief financial officer of 7 schools and nearly 4,000 students. I have the expertise and the knowledge in what Idaho is looking for in our next state superintendent of public instruction, with a vision to move us forward that addresses the whole child and understands how to make schools flourish. My name is Sherry Ibarra, and I would be honored to represent Idaho as the next state superintendent of public instruction.
Thank you, all three candidates. Excellent job tonight. And it's going to be a hard choice as people go to the polls on May 20th. To our panel, really quickly, tell me a little bit. Idaho Statesman's education writer Bill Roberts, what's coming up in the Statesman's tomorrow?
Well, I'm not sure yet. I get the joy of going home and thinking about all of this, and I will probably be writing a blog with some thoughts and ideas early in the morning.
Excellent. We like keeping you up late. We can work my hours. And our partner with Idaho Education News, Kevin Richard. What can we expect on idahoednews.org?
Well, we should have a follow-up story on this hopefully fairly soon. Clark Corbin is watching the debate. He's going to be writing about it this evening. I think, like Bill, I'm going to take a step back tomorrow morning and try to connect the dots and do a follow-up blog and take some of what we heard tonight and try to distill it a little bit. We heard a lot.
We did hear a lot of different topics. Don Nelson, not only coming up tonight at 10 on your side, but on Fox 9 on your side.
Yes, at both 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock, a recap. I believe reporter Jake Milder will be putting together a story on the debate tonight, showing some of the highlights, like we say in the TV business. So again, that comes tonight. It comes your way tonight, 9 o'clock on Fox 9, and then at 10 o'clock on Today's 6.
And I have to say, to everybody out there who participated in our debate, let's face it, you are the voters. We wanted to bring you the appropriate information, and we thank you for the questions that you posed, not only at Idaho on Your Side on Facebook, but on our hashtag on Twitter, IDOYS. For all of us here on your side, thank you for joining us.